Alright, man, so we back at it again with another Saints Row video. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about, all the Saints Row fan bases. Some of them there's not really a big split, but I'm gonna be talking about overall all of them. From me I used to be a Saints Row fan. I mean, I'm still a Saints Row fan. I'm not used to, but like as a Saints fan, shoot nigga, overall before I made videos, I used to watch a lot of Saints Row videos, scroll to comments, and I just know about all the Saints Row fan bases. If you're a Saints Row nigga, you probably know about all the fan bases, and we're gonna be talking about them today. You know what I'm saying? And their reasonings on why they like this game more and this game more. Now, first we're gonna be talking about the most known Saints Row fan base. This is the biggest Saints Row fan base that we have had a lot of problems, a lot of issues with. You know what I'm saying? And it's just been a big split for the longest, and still is. The 3 and 4 fan base. Now, this is like the biggest split in the franchise. This is like the fan base. They not a big fan of 1 and 2. They go against what Saints Row used to stand for. You know what I'm saying? They don't care for, they don't care for the older games. They love, like calling the games a GTA clone. They like to point out things that Saints Row did that didn't really matter that much and call it a GTA clone. You know what I'm saying? And they just go against what Saints Row stood for. They, some of them, a lot of them are probably the same people that used to call Saints Row a GTA clone before 3 and 4 came out. Right? Now, this fan base, bro, they are like, these niggas are annoying. They get on everybody's nerves. It doesn't matter, bro. Like, these niggas get on your nerves, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, they just be annoying all around, bro. You feel me? Like, they just do too much, you know what I'm saying? And they try to make it like what this franchise did was just good and great, and it really wasn't. It really messed up a lot of things. Now, let's talk about the reboot fan base. Now, these kind of similar to the 3 and 4 fans, but they're like, I guess you could say they sectioned off. Some of the 3 and 4 fans also are part of the reboot fan base too now, because maybe some of them, but some of them, a reason why some of the 3 and 4 fans are not a part of the reboot fan base is because some of them just don't like that not the characters like Kenzie and Matt and all of them didn't appear back in the reboot. So some of the 3 and 4 fans not with the reboot just because of that. But most of these some of these people are just new, and I'm pretty sure most of the 3 and 4 fan base is with this game, because it does appeal a lot to 3, and it's still kind of similar to 4 with the sci-fi stuff. So yeah, like, these niggas though, they mostly new. They coming in, you know what I'm saying? They like, well, it's not this, it's not that. Shut up, you ain't even tried the game yet. That's their argument. That's what they like to say. Oh, you haven't even played the game yet. Which they right, we haven't played the game yet, but you could just tell this game not good. I'm just saying, you tell it's not a Saints Row game, but they talking, they doing this, they doing this, they doing it. You feel me? And they just get mad when people say they don't like this game or it's not a Saints Row game, and they still talk about how we always been complaining for the longest, and Volition can never, please us in no type of ways. But bruh, ever since after 2, they haven't been doing us right. I'm just saying, you feel me? But these niggas are annoying also. They get on my nerves, bro. I can't stand these niggas. You feel me? They just nerve-wracking. Now I'm gonna talk about the smallest fan base. This is not a big fan base, you feel me? No, what I mean is not a big fan base. This is a big fan base. This is the Saints Row 1 and 2 fan base. Now, this fan base right here, we already know, most of this fan base, that, they love, like, the older games. They completely, go against what the newer games turned out to be. And they just don't mess with it, bro, you feel me? They don't, mess with it, you feel me, for the most part. They don't really care for it, They love that what 1 and 2 did, how it did it, how it made everything play out, how the story writing was so well and good, with the characters, their change, their development, the cold go from, that cold dark change that all the characters had, and it was made so well. Now, these niggas hate the reboot fans and the 3 and 4 fans. They don't care for them. They don't like them. They're it's always gonna be problems with them. And they are never ever they always say forget Volition. And just really, bro, like, these fans don't got nothing to lose. Like, out of all the groups I'm talking about, these fans don't got nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose. I'm included in that too. I love 1 and 2. I play both of these 2 games a lot. I grew up with these games, and that's what I care about. You feel me? Now, These men, we don't got nothing to lose. Like, we don't got nothing to lose. We don't got nothing to care for. You know what I'm saying? We the group that has the most problems with volition. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we don't really mess with them. I don't really gotta say too much because it shows that we really don't mess with them and we don't mess with the gangs. Go with today. Now the last group I'm talking about, this is a small group. It's not a big group, but it's still some type of split I see. And this is the Saints Row 1 fans. Now the Saints Row 1 fans, these niggas are like, they're more of like the type, they love the more realistic gangster game. Like how Saints Row 1 was, you know what I'm saying, mostly on this realistic route. Saints Row 1 fans. Now, they not really a big fan of Saints Row 2. They might play it a little bit, but they, you know what I'm saying, they not a really big fan of it. You know, they don't like, if they don't mess with 2 like that, they don't mess with 3 and 4 and the other games. They mostly stick to the first game because, I personally, like, stuff I like from the first game. Like, I think the first game had more gangster music. You know what I'm saying? That, like, I liked it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, these niggas, you feel me? They never liked 2. They said 2 became even too wacky for them. Which, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, some of the Saints Row 1 fans be doing too much, though. Like, some of them niggas just be doing too much because, like, Saints Row 2, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it probably did, somewhat become a little, you know what I'm saying, wacky. But the most throughout the story pretty much serious, you know what I'm saying. People like talk about the little stuff with the gangs and stuff, but it's not really, they only do, like, what, each gang. Only the Sons of Sunday did like one little wacky thing, and the only wacky thing with the Ronin is when you have katana fights. And a lot of people don't know, like I said, that Ronin katana fight came from GTA San Andreas. They was basically showing GTA San Andreas that we can do what y'all do, but better. A lot of people, if you play through GTA San Andreas, it's a katana fight mission on that ship. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the real niggas that play GTA San Andreas. Y'all know it's a katana fight on that ship, and that was Saints Row 2 throwing shots, Volition throwing shots at GTA San Andreas, saying, yeah, we can do the katana fight stuff, but better. And they didn't do too much with it in Saints Row 2, but they did a little something, better than GTA San Andreas, where you just do some normal little couple knife strikes, and then the dude on top of the ship dies. But, like, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, Saints Row 2 pretty much still stays true, you know what I'm saying, and Saints Row 2 is mostly grounded. The only time I say Saints Row 2, you know what I'm saying, kind of stepped out of, like, what it was, like, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, like, some people might say the altar stuff, but like I said, I think that was the Saints moving up in a more professional route. But yeah, like, GTA, like, I mean, Saints Row 1 and 2 really not that different, so I don't get why, like, the Saints Row 1 fans kind of have a problem with Saints Row 2 because it stays similar to Saints Row 1 in a lot of ways overall. Like, overall, Saints Row 2 stays similar to Saints Row 1 in a lot of ways. The story is still good, you feel me? The only problem I had with Saints Row 2 compared to Saints Row 1 is, like I said, the graphic change and some of the characters not looking recognizable to Saints Row 1 games. I mean, Saints Row 1 the Saints Row 1 characters. But for the most part, here, I like both of 1 and 2. They're both my favorite games, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I guess, like, the Saints Row 1 fans, it was some things that minor things Saints Row 2 took out that they just didn't like, you feel me? Like, some people like the gun sideways. Some people like how the city looked back in Saints Row 1. The Saints Row 1 fans got their own personal reasons why they don't mess with the games after Saints Row 1. But, yeah, that's just them. But yeah, you feel me, for the most part, you know what I'm saying, them all the fan bases, and them you just talk about their reasons on why they like each game. The Saints, if you just a Saints Row 2 fan by yourself, you don't really mess with no other games but Saints Row 2, and yeah, you just like Saints Row 2 overall just for, maybe the story and the, you know what I'm saying, maybe just mostly the gameplay too, you feel me. Some people just like Saints Row 2 just because of the gameplay also, and don't mess with the older games, the newer games, or the older games, maybe because they just don't like that, and they just feel like Saints Row 2 is the perfect mix. But you know what I'm saying? Honestly, bro, I fall in the category. I'm part of the 1 and 2 crew. I mess with Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2. You feel me? And shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They're my 2 favorite games. This is what I grew up playing, so that's what I fell in love with. I was never a big fan of 3 and 4, but I did play it a lot when I was younger. And yeah, I can say, yeah, I have had problems with the new school fans. I honestly don't like them niggas. They get on my nerves. They do too much. You feel me? But yeah, I don't even like these reboot niggas. They doing too much. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel in the comments, bro. You know what I'm saying? What part of the group y'all in? I just talked about all these Saints Row fan base little group splits and stuff like that. But yeah, man, let me know what group y'all in, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I'm out.